1, right? Circle 1 for the produced response questions, like fractions, like these two fractions about write these kinds of improper fraction or decimal. Don't write these called mixed numbers. And decimal fraction, negative, positive, right? Because of this one didn't give you, even you answer correctly, didn't consider you correct. Don't write any unit, percent, comma, dollar sign. Don't write the kinds of unit in your answers. Okay, so let's move on the questions. I will not go at all these questions because some of the question is really easy, right? If you do this one, I think SAT, the requirement is make you get answer properly, right? Make you answer properly, but correctly at the same time need the speed. That's why I ask you guys provide the time you finished, but also provide a challenge question so we can solve these two. All right, so I will talk answer Sherry's list challenge question first. First is module, this module 1 in question number 14. I will go jump down to 14 here. Okay. All right. So let me know if you have a question about the one in you fail challenge. All right. If you finished, you fail challenge, and let me know. And so I will talk through this Sherry's list question first, to just save time to make sure we don't focus on this one module. Based on our last several weeks, we know we only can talk about 30 to 40 questions. That's pretty much already. Right. All right. A small business owner budgets $2,200 to purchase candle. The owner must purchase a minimum of 200 candles to maintain the discounted pricing. Right, so that's two information here, right? In total, is minimum, so it means at least greater. This is the owner budget is maximum is 2,200 available, right? If the owner pays $4.9 per candle to purchase small candles, so small candle, we don't know by how much, so we suppose it's X, say S, right? 4.90 S, this total spend here, right? And 11.6 per candle to purchase larger one. We say large. 11.6 times large. Total together should be let control. Total cost should be like here, right? And the total number minimum, so it means S plus L. This is greater than 200, right? It's 2. So we can build these kinds of questions up to 9. System, inequality system. So what's the maximum number of large L the owner can purchase to stay within the budget? Stay within budget means this here, right? And maintain the discount pricing. Discount pricing means S plus L should be greater than 200 candle. So actually we try to find out what's the possible L will be, right? Okay, so we did you guys do these kinds of question before? No? Yes. Okay, so we can do this way. All right, so everyone know do this equality system, right? We can do some translate. So first, we can see this one. We can both sides. Since we want to get L, we let S disappear first. So change this one equality into only contain L, make S disappear. Right? So we both use the second one part. We can both side times 4.90. Both side times 4.90. And here we can change the alligator mouse, right? 4.90 negative here as well. So you can see the in equality 1 and equality 2, they have same directions, right? And both sides, both less than. So we can do, you can see these two equality, we can do first one plus second one and make S disappear, right? Make this disappear, left plus left, right plus right. So you can got here is 11.60 minus 4.9 L less than equal. This one we can write 200 times 11, okay? So 211 minus, actually plus, right? A top plus bottom, so it's still minus 4.90. You got it? So you can got this part, so S less than 200. But it's obviously S definitely less than 200, right? So this is somewhat not exactly right, because so we should do something like we can translate it into another way. What we can do here is, what did you guys, so actual error definitely less than 2. Maximum, you cannot pay all the money to buy 11.6, right? They will be over the prices. Is it correct? So I'm sorry. So this part, so I do something wrong here. So you can see error here is 11.6 minus 0.9. Here is 11.9. So we do, so error is less than 200 times. Here is what, 11 is close 5.1. Did you guys got it? 6.1, right? Here is what? 5.7. 6.7. I'm sorry, 6.7. So can you guys do the math here? 200 times 6.1 divided here 6.7. So here is around. Use your calculator. You can get something result here out of here. Should be about some data. So let's do use this cancel so change. You can do here quickly. So is 200, right? Times 6.1 divide 6.7 equals 182, right? So here's 182 point somewhere 0.2, right? So it's error less than equal here. So it means error maximum number is 182 to 182. Did you guys correct? Did you guys find the answer is the same to mine? Hey, anyone make some noise, please? I need to see your guys' answer as well. So this is a little bit challenging because the two equality system is not so challenging, but somewhat challenging. Sherry, did you online? What's your answer actually?
I'm in the process. I'm almost there. Sorry, I didn't answer you, but
okay.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so actually the most important things here is you need to build this kind of equation first, right? Inequality first. This is the most critical part, the red part, the red line part. All right, so maximum large candle can buy is 182. But I need to check somewhere else. Anyone else have got answers? Anyone's answer was different from mine? Or maybe you have the correct, maybe I'm mistake here. Or correct me. All right.
I have a question.
Yep.
So, my question is, how did you get 6.1 in the part where it says 200 times 6.1 divided by 6.7. How'd you get 6.1?
Okay, so 6.1 is come here, 11 minus 4.9, right? So here is 6.1. And it's a very good question. Let me go back here. Go back a little bit. Actually, you build an inequality. Let me delete all quickly. So actually, no, cannot delete quickly. All of them. So actually, first equation here is build the money spent, and second part is S plus L, right? Greater equal than 0, greater equal than 200. So how you get this one? So the most use one very important rule. What's the rule? So I can delete it right now. What's the rule here is? So you can see 4.9 S, right, plus 11.6 L less than 2200. Right. Second one is S plus L should be greater than 200. So in this part, what I'm doing is make S disappear. In these two equations here, equation 1, equation 2, I try to make S disappear. How you make S disappear? So what I'm doing here is, all right, so I time both side time negative 4.9 time negative 4.9, right? So here it became less than. So you know what kinds of inequality rule here is. What I mentioned here is if left 1 less than R1, left 2 less than R2, just left side, if the alligator mouse direction is the same, they can do this way, right? L1 plus L2 still less than or equal R1 plus R2. Did you know this rule? This is the rule. What I didn't talk. I do talk, but I didn't emphasize that one. Okay, so use these kinds of rule here. You can see when this distributed inside here is negative 4.9 S, negative 4.9 L, right? Right part is 200 times negative 4.9. And for this part, I do some small transform 200 times 11. So they have the like this one. So right now, left part plus left part, S is just disappear, right? And what left in the left part is 11.6 minus 4.9 L, right? And right part plus right part. So you can see they both have 200, right? And 11 plus bottom here. So right now you can see this part here is 6.1, right? And this one is 6.7, right? So L, both sides divided 6.7. That's what we got, right? So here is 182.2 something, right? We use a calculator. So that's why I say X maximum number. X should be whole number when back handle, right? So it used to be 182. Where does come from? So you mean ask the question where 6.1 come from? Actually, it's come from here. So 200 times 11 plus 200 times negative 4.9. So it's we got this part. Did I answer your question properly?
It might need some processing, but yeah.
All right, sounds good. Let's move on. Next question, number 18. Number 18. Okay, 18 is here. Right, make it bigger. Right. I need someone help me read it. Jonathan. Hey, Jonathan, can you help me read this question? Jonathan, are you online? Or maybe Tyler. Tyler, can you help me read it? Yes, Jonathan is now online. Louder, please.
A company that provides whale watching tours takes revenue is $80 per adult and $60 per child. If the company's revenue for one group consisting adults and children was $1,440, how much people in the group were children?
Excellent. So this one looks like it is close, similar, very the same style question as what we talked number 14, right? Okay, so let me quickly duplicate here. So there's totally 21 people go to the tour, right? So for adults, they spend 80s. Okay, so 80s, adult would say spend A, each person is A, okay? And children's is 60 children's. So totally cost, right? So actually right now it's not inequality, it's equation. And second, a totally person is 21, right? So they ask the question, what's the C? Is it correct? So it would be easy, right? For over part, let's see. So we both sides have 80 here. And this one we can do some a little bit transform, okay? Say 21. I'm sorry, I don't change. I do not change. Don't change. Just keep as it is. Okay, so here is 100 0 80 1680, right? All right. So this is equation 1. This is equation 2. Use the same rule: top minus bottom, or bottom minus top. Let's use the 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1. So here bottom minus top. This one disappeared, right? The top, bottom minus top. So here became 20C. All right. What about right part? Right part is 1600 minus 1140. So became 2240. Right? C got a 12. So his children has 12 people, 12 kids. That's it. Sounds correct. Max, what's your answer, Max?
I got C.
You got C? Good. All right, let me I need some. Did everyone have different answers?
No.
You are the same, but you cannot represent all, right? Someone have different answers. If you're different, just speak it up, right? Okay. All right. Next, number 23. 3 down here. Okay. So let's go to expositional question again. All right. For the function q. For the function q. The value of q and function qx decreased by 45%. Okay, so decrease 45%. So qx, suppose here initially is 1, and next one increase by 1 change became to decrease 45%, so it means became 0.55, right? If we initially 1, they increase 1, and then change it to here, right? Is it correct? So if we increase one more time, they will be changed to another. But first step, first increase 1 became 55%. Increase 2, they goes down 50% times 55%. So it means they decrease 45% again, right? All right, so if the Q0 is Q0 equals 14, right? So it means when they became Q1, so here it became 14 times 0.55%, right? This means decrease 45%. So if they change, okay, Q2, it means 14 times 0.5, and then they are decreased 45% again. It means only 55% of the last time. Okay, so We got it here. You can see here, you can see the first, second, and third, what's happening going on here, right? Okay, so let's find the one, which one close match here. So you can see this one is not right, right? Here is, so if they are Q0, first we put a 0 inside. If they are equal 14, put a 0 inside here equal, so this part became 0. So any numbers and 0 is always equal 1, right? So you can just try to put a 0 here. Here is not right, right? You put 0, this one looks correct. Put 0, this one is correct, but if they put 1 inside, that's not right, right? So C is correct. Anyone have different answer from mine? Everyone do correct? Yeah. Good job. All right. Next. So Sherry, you are the only one to have a challenge for you, right? Hopefully not. I mean, hopefully you guys can get it correct. Okay. So. All right. So let me move on. Next one. Next one would be 26. 26 is not 26 was down here. All right. All right. Let's quickly here. 1 gallon of paint will cover 220 square feet. Okay. So it's a room has a total wall area is W square feet. Which equation represents the total amounts of paint P in gallons need to be painted the walls of the room twice. Twice. It means the total area will be 2W, right? Total will be 2W. So 2W, so each gallon can cover 220. The 2W divided 220, that's the total paint required. That's all. Make it just simplify. So would be goes A. Let's put it pretty decent, right? Because 1 gallon cover 220, totally 2W. That's all required. Jerry, did you got it?
Yeah, I got it. I think I just had a brain fart.
Okay. All right. What about others? Let me see. I need to see you guys list here. Everyone keep quiet behind the screen. Please talk something, huh? If you totally have challenge, please and share this and speak out. If you have questions, please talk here. Let's look objective come to the classes, right? All right. If you know questions, we move on. Next. 27. The number A is 110% greater than the number B. So we can build the equation. All right. So A equals greater is not 100% of the B, right? Greater, so it means we need to do like this. Need it. So it means 2.1B, right? Okay. Second, the number B is 90% less than 47. So it means only 10% of the 47. So it means 4.7. B equal 4.7. So what's the A? 4.7 replace here. So you can. So it's around here 2. Around 9 somewhere. 987. Right. So you guys can do a quick calculation, right? Yeah, 987. That's right. All right, so let's move on next one. Numbers 2. If you have questions, let me know, all right? Okay. All right, modulus 2, number 12. Sorry, too quick. Number 12. All right, so inequality again here. Inequality system is already listed there. So the point x 53 is a solution to the system of inequality in the xy plane. Which of the following could be value of x? Actually, we can do it. Let's do it easily, quickly this way. So here we can graphing, right? Everyone can graphing. Y greater than 14. Y equal 14 is something like 14 here. Y greater equal than 14. Here's y, here's 0, here's x. So it's the top part here, right? Second, this one. So let's put it here inside because of here is a solution there, right? So 53. So 4x plus 53 less than 18 makes sense. Y equal 53 greater than 14 is also makes sense. This y, right? Second one get here. So we got 4x less than, here is negative 35, right? So x less than negative 35 over 4 is around negative 8.75, right? So x less than negative. So what number make this sense? Only this one, right? It's not. We also can graphing here as well. So you can see this part, we can change it to y less than negative 4x plus 18. So you guys do know how to graphing? So you can see when you graphing this part, 18 is about here, is y-intercept is 0, 18, right? What about here? Here is about 4.5, 4.5. So it's like this linear line. Of course, should be dashed line, right? When you graphing here will be dashed line. So here is 4.5, 0. Here is 0, negative 18. So have some intersection here. So here would be so this is the area. What about this part? Y less than here. So it's underneath here, right? Underneath here. So overlap area will be what? Overlap area will be here in this corner, right? This corner. So 53, you see x is right. Y is 53 somewhere very high, somewhere here, and the x should be this result. The x should be somewhat here, should be close. Should be what? So we put this one, make this equation make sense. So we can get this part. This is the quick way. If you do graphing, definitely take too much long time. We take some strategy, make it a little bit easier. Does it make sense? Hey, please make sense. Give me some response. Yes, no, correct, or questioning. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Let's move on next one. The next one would be 16. It's right here. Line P is defined. Line P is already defined here. Line P, I'm sorry. Line P is defined like this. And R is perpendicular. All right. So first we needed to find out this line. What's the slope? So, all right, we can do some proper change, all right? 2y equal negative 18x plus 9, y equal both sides divide 2, right? So the slope is right here, right? Slope is -9. So the other line, this is P, the other line, P perpendicular to R. So it means MP. So the slope of here is MR. What's the relationship between these two? That's the most point here, right? The product of these slopes will become -1. So here P is -9. So what about this one? 1/9. Positive 1/9. Right. So what's the slope of the linear R? Here equal 1/9. That's it. We teach this one in the algebra 1, right? Yeah. Everyone go to my class, people algebra 1 classes. I believe you remember this. Sounds good? All right. No questions? Let's move on. 23, right? 23. Yeah, there'll be 23 here. A certain park has area of, whoa, huge number, right? 11 million square yards. What's the area in square miles of this park? If 1 mile equal here, E, so it means do some transform, right? So let me write here directly. So this one is square yards. I say like this. So when we transform mile, we need to do some what? Yard, which actually is 1.760, and this is yards per mile square, right? So here is square is divided here. Do some transform. So here you can see this one is around. You do some around numbers. You can do, of course, you can do some calculator can get easier. But you can also do some estimation. Here is around 2,000. That's about close to 2,000, right? So square will be close to 4, right? All right. So suppose here is, so we can make this one close 12, right? So 12/4. So around 3. This one will make it bigger. And so it means this number should be a little bit bigger than 3, around 3, but bigger than 3. That should be this answer. Do some estimation, right? Do some estimation. Close here. Should close this number. Should be cannot be so big, right? Estimation. You guys do the estimation part. Make it around the most close number. All right. All right. And when anyone look at me say, oh, yeah, why we teach this one? This will be easy for you. But if you have questions, please let me know, all right? All right, let's move on. Next one, 26. Oh, try the question. Okay, let me make it smaller so we see the choice. Data set A, data set B. So we see it's a little bit, we'll move a little bit closer to take a look. What happened here? So data set A and data set B looks like they have first column is the same height, second column also same, the third column is the same, fourth column is same. Only difference here is between 200, 230, and here is like move a little bit front. It's 10 to 20. Just like here. All right, so look like host, move forward 10 units, right? They have whole same number, so totally 23. Two set data at 23 integers. Each are summarized in the chart above. For each of the histograms, the first interval represents the frequency of integral numbers greater than or equal to but less than, just like in between. So easy. So the second interval represents frequency intervals of between 20 and 30, and so on. So what's the smallest possible difference between mean of data set A and mean of set data B? So mean data. So you can do the calculation, but it looks like a little bit challenging, take a little bit longer time, but we can see the more is the same. So somewhere mean data is somewhere here, right? So somewhere mean data is somewhere here. So here is around 40, here around 30. So it means the mean data between these two is 10 difference. So here is bigger, right? This one is data set mean data is 10 bigger than data set B. Oh, so what's the question? What's the question? I forgot the question. What's the smallest possible difference between the mean data set A and the mean data set B? So actually, let's see, right? So let's see, we already say here is 10. Because just like whole mode move to 10 forward is this one. So move 10 smaller, so it's around 10. That's easy. Okay, got it. Right. So observing the chart is, but you can do, of course, you can do a calculation, do very basic part, something like say, okay, here is 25. Suppose it's 25 times 3, right? Here is 35 times 4. Here is 45 times 7. And then here is 55 times 9. So you can do the same, right? So you can 25 times 3 plus 35 times 4 and plus 45 times 7 and plus 55 times 9. So the other one is a bit lesser. And lesser is here 15 times 3. Here is 25 times 4. Here is 35 times 7. And here is 45 times 9, right? So here totally divide 23, divide 23. So difference between them. So you can got the top minus bottom part, top minus bottom. So you can see that the denominator is the same. Each one of them is 10 times 3, and here 10 times 4, and here is 10 times 7, and last one is 10 times 9, right? And over here you can see 10 times 23, and overall it's became 10. So if you do very basic part calculation, you should begin got to learn this process. The first part mean is right here. And second part mean is right this part, right? So top minus bottom. So you can 25 minus 15, 35. So you can got it here. So it still can got a 10. Does it make sense? Thank you guys, everyone. Let me move on. Last one, 27 question. 27 question 27. Use the top cancel area. Okay. A right triangle has legs with the length of 24 centimeter and 21 centimeter. All right, so right triangle. A short one is 21, the longer one is 24. If the length of the triangle is captured in centimeter, can be written as 3 square root d. What's d would be? D is a whole number, right? What's d? So you know guys rule. You guys know the rule, right? So here we can transfer 3 times 8. Here is 3 times 7. Right? So we know the right triangle. If this size A, I'm sorry, here is side A, this size B, and this size C. What's the relationship between them? They have this kind of relationship, right? A squared plus B equals C squared. All right, so A here would be replaced by here, right? And B So C. Right? So we can got, so actually right part we can rewrite it like this, right? All right, so we can factor this out, right? So D equals what? Right? 7 squared plus A squared. Is it correct? Okay, so D equal 113. Anyone have different answer with my different answer? No,
I have a
no.
question. Oh,
Yep.
sorry. So my question is for that one. Wait a minute. The options are wait. Oh, sorry. I got confused because you wrote on the top part, and I thought those were the options. So I was like,
No, no option here. Like here is less. You need to answer equal D equal something. So you need to write down like this. Make a circle. So like you got it.
okay, thanks.
All right, cool. Yeah, I take the space because bottom have no space available. Okay, so let's take a break. So question, we can move on some more topic. We in last couple of weeks we focus on these kinds of SAT text. I will continue sending out these kinds of practice text, but I have additional questions and homework. Okay, so we will move a little bit specific topic to this one this week. All right, take a 5 minutes break. Come back 8:25. Okay, come back. So we will move on this part. So I will take let me record stop a little bit. All right, come back 5 minutes. 8:25.